Welcome to Turning Pages with Bree. So glad you are spending some of your TIME time here with me on yet another book haul video. So couldn't end the year without doing the Book Outlet book haul. Of course, I had to get some books. So let me tell you first though. Oh, like, comment, subscribe, all the good things. But let me tell you first, my box came, and mind you, I ordered so many books, they had to split it into two orders, I guess. I don't know, whatever the case may be. But my box came, it was a decent sized box, and I actually thought all the books were in that box, but they weren't. They actually ended up having to cancel one of the books I ordered because it wasn't available any longer by the time they packed the order, I guess. And then some of the books came damaged. So of course that was not to my liking, but for $5.99, what can I say? The books can either be donated as charity or whatever the case may be, because this is Book Outlet. So not all of them are going to come pristine. So understand that. Most of the time I have good orders from them though, when I do order. So the majority of the orders are decent and are nice. But some of the books come and they're not so nice. So, and I'll show you one of them that I just ended up, I'm going to probably donate it or something, because I really want nice books on my shelf and I don't want them to look like they've had issues. So anyways, we're going to get right into it. I'm not going to go over a lot of the synopsis or anything like that. I'm just going to show you the books that I got. As you can see, the stack is behind me. And then, of course, you can make a decision if you want to get one of these. Okay, so we're going to first start with this damaged book that they sent me. And what I'm going to tell you, what I usually do is go ahead and put books in my cart on Book Outlet and have them kind of sitting and waiting. So when I am ready to make the order, when a deal or a sale comes through, then I pretty much have my cart filled and I'm just hitting send, or, you know, just hitting pay. So anyways, this book was one of the ones that I've kind of been eyeing and having in my cart for a while. It's called Me Without You. Kelly Ringmer is the author. And I don't know if you can tell, I think there, how it's bent. The book is bent. And it's yeah, you can see that, right? So, and of course it has the smack dab 20% off tab on there. And I'm scared to try to take it off because it may damage the book, but the book's already damaged. And I really kind of want to read this book, but I don't want to read the damaged copy. So I'm probably gonna donate this, even though I've been waiting to get to it for a while, but whatever the case may be. Me Without You, of course, you know it's probably a romance book. I'm a romance girly. This is a romance book. The next one I got is Invisible Sun. This is by Kim Johnson, Invisible Sun. And I think I read the synopsis on this and I thought this was I'm a boy mom. I have 3 sons. This is up my alley, okay? Something that I thought would be good, possibly something I could pass on to my sons. And this one was okay. It has like a little bit of damage right there along this crease line. I don't know if you can tell that. Yeah, it's kind of damaged there. But I mean, for the most part, it's a good book. I'll keep this one. The next one I got is Soldiers in Love, Beautiful Scars. And it's by Entis and Untamed. I don't know if that's the name of the authors or not. Lord Jesus, y'all. It says inspired by true events, though, I'll tell you that. I think that's the name of the authors. And it intrigued me. I think it's a second part 2 or something, because I think this is maybe part 1 and there's another one. So interested to see what this is about. I'm going in blind on this. I just seen it was interesting, a Black author, and I like the cover by. This next one is Some Mistakes Were Made by Kirsten Downer. Okay. Not sure exactly what this one's about. Okay, I'm like I said, I'm not reading a lot, but it says heartbreaking, painfully romantic, and deeply human. Okay, I'm with it. Oh, it's a teen, Hopper teen. So this is a teen romance book. So we'll see. I'm not big on the YA, but there is certain times, certain instances where YA, I can dig it. These two I'm going to pull up together because they're part of a series by Marnie Mann. It's The Rebel and The Sinner. And I have book 1 already on my shelf. And so this was book 2 and 3 and $5.99. Hey, just made sense. It made sense, right? Okay. You know, these are romance and they are about the series, about the Spade Hotel, whatever. I'm here for it, and I love. Let me show you these books. Look at that, and I have all 3. I have all 3, and it's just there. So, and these came in pristine and good condition. Only thing I don't like is that Book Outlet puts like a dot on their books. I could do without that. So, Book Outlet, if you are listening, can you stop with the damn dots? I don't need that. Just FYI. Okay, moving right along. Casey Mills, Christmas in Spite of You. I know this is a Christmas romance. I've heard some people talk about it, and I was able to get it, and I like my girl Casey Mills. She's cool. I love her writing, so I'm pretty sure I love the romance book. This is another Christmas romance. It's called Second Chance Christmas by Jacquel J. I am now finding out that I like and enjoy the Capone series by Ms. Jacquel J. And I did read 10,000 Hours with a Rich Menace, like that too. So I thought this was looked cute. It's a short Christmas romance book. Had to get it. And anytime I'm seeing some of us, Black women like myself, writing books and they are actually able to be purchased at a reasonable price, I'm all down for it. And especially if it's an author that I know and I like, I'm going to pick it up every single time. I'm going to give you these 2 at the same time because they're part of a series, Intercepted and Fumbled. And this is by Miss Alexa Martin. And I actually checked these out before, or one of these out before at the library, but I didn't get to read them because the library was giving me pressure by having a certain time frame that you have to read the books. So I had to turn that back in. So anywho, now I own them and I can read them when I'm ready on my own time. So we got Fumbled and Intercepted. Okay. Next one we have is Love Delayed by Anna Black. New to me author. It's a short read, but it was a cute book. I thought it was so cute. So it has like a little fake ticket up there. I don't know if you can see that. That's just cute. Anyways, I liked it. Just had to get it. The next one is You Were Always Mine. And this is by Christine Proud and Joe Piazza. You Were Always Mine. Oh, I just like the cover. This was a cover by, and I picked this up before, I think at the library or something, and I just wanted to have it on my shelf. And so, and I think I read the synopsis on this. This is a good one. Okay, I'm going to read it real quick. It says, Cinnamon Haynes has one motto in life: be quiet, be good, be grateful. It is the mantra that has allowed her to build an unimaginably stable life out of the ashes of a rough childhood. She recognizes a kindred spirit in 19-year-old Daisy Dunlap and develops an unlikely friendship with the white teenager. What she doesn't know is Daisy is harboring a secret, one that will lead her to make a desperate, devastating decision that throws not only her own life into turmoil, but Cinnamon's too. Okay, so that, and I remember reading about this. I was like, okay, this sounds like it's going to be good. I might even save this to read next year for my family book club because this sounds like it's going to be deep. So we're going to see what's going on. The next one I got is Elizabeth Avicito, Family Lore. I've seen this book a few times and it just kind of intrigued me. Anytime it's about family, girls, women, stuff like that, of course I identify with that. I'm gonna give it a shot. $5.99, I couldn't help but give it a shot. So here we go. And the next one I got is Miss by Quinlan, V Quinlan, The Invitation, and it is sprayed edges. I thought that was pretty cool. It's a little rough around the edges on this one. It's not like freshly new like I would like, but hey, I'm here for it. I read my first Vi Quinlan book last month, and I think it was called Someone Knows, and I enjoyed it. So I have been seeing her in Barnes & Noble and just kind of interested. And so I picked that one up, enjoyed it. So this one was available and I knew it had the sprayed edges. Went for it. Of course, it's a romance. And she does thrillers and romance. Someone Knows was like a thriller, a psychological thriller. And that was good. So I think this one is the romance type. The next one I got is Rebecca, Not Becky. Okay. It was covered by, it was a title by, it's by Christine Plott and Catherine Wigington Green. I just thought this sounded like it might be interesting. I don't know what it's about. Have no clue. We'll find out together once I read it one day. And this one is the last one, and it's by B Love, The Loyal Wife. Again, it's got that ugly little 20% thing on it from Target. Can Target stop doing that? Can somebody tell Target to stop doing it? Anyway, find another way. B Love, this book I've seen in, I think, Walmart, and I think I've seen it in Walmart and Target. So it keeps popping up in my view, in my sight. So when I seen it on this book outlet haul, I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. Let's see what this is about. I don't know if I've heard anybody talk about it, but it's worth a shot. And Black woman, I'm a Black girl. You know the story. So anyways, those are the 18 books that I got from my book outlet haul for $5.99 each. For all in all, it was a good deal. I only have a couple of gripes. Like I said, one of the books came, or a couple of books came kind of damaged, not so perfect in condition. And the other gripe, I didn't say, they lost my other package. I did not get it. And I had to kind of go through a little bit of angst to get them to refund my money back because I never received those. It was 3 more books I was supposed to get in this order. I never received. And I was kind of ticked about it. But anywho, that'll be for another order at another time. I almost felt like I didn't want to order from them anymore, and I don't know that I will, but I probably will. I mean, for $5.99, I mean, that's just, it's an unbelievably good deal for a brand new book to get at that price. Even though some of them are lightly rough around the edges. So anyways, that is it for my book outlet haul. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I tried to be quick on this one, and let me know what you got. Did you get any of these? See you guys on the next one.